Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to show you the three main drinks that I normally make here in Turkey for my family, and the most one that I have been used here in Turkey, especially during this time for summer. So to start with, I'm going to start with the most fabulous and the most famous one, which is iron. I want to show you all of them how I make, so that you can learn from me and you can make at home. So to make iron, you only need three ingredients. You're gonna need plain yogurt, and this is plain yogurt. You're gonna need salt, and you're gonna need also water, and the water must be very cold. So we're gonna scoop some of the plain yogurt. In Turkey we have plenty of them, like they are so used in Turkey. We're gonna take some salt depending on the amount that you want to serve your family, so you must make sure that the salt is not too much. And then what we're gonna need is also some cold water from the fridge. Do not use hot or do not use warm water because it won't make sense. So add some amount of cold water, and in most cases I have seen that we have a special jar for making iron. For me, I don't have for now, but this is how I normally use. If you don't have if you don't want to use a spoon, you can use something like this. Then mix everything together with just with your hands. If you don't have the blender or the jar that is used to actually make the iron, it's gonna give you the same result, even though it won't be the same texture, but it is good to use this way. So I normally mix everything, mix with my hand, and then I get that foam that on top of it, so that when I pour in the glass, it's gonna be so good, so delicious. So ayran is mainly used in Turkey, in restaurants, in homes. It is served mainly, and it's so delicious when you take it, especially during this time of summer. It has this salty sour taste, and it's so delicious and so beneficial to your body. If you try it, mark me. I know most of you, maybe if it is first time, you won't like it. In some instances I don't do this normally, but sometimes I like to add some dried mint, and this is optional. You don't need to add if you don't like the mint, but for me, I love the flavor of the mint. In Turkey, mint is called nane. So I'm gonna take a little amount of nane, and you can see how my iron comes out when I mix everything together. Like, I love when it comes with that foam, like that foamy sparkle. So it's so delicious. You can take anywhere. So I'm gonna take some little bit of nane, and this is dried mint. And the reason why I love to use on myself, it is because I love the flavor. Like, I love the smell of this mint. It's so delicious and so sweet when you, not sweet, so tastier when you add a little bit of nane or mint. So I'm gonna take mint, squeeze it a little bit to make it so smooth. This is how I normally make for myself, and in most cases they don't put nane or they don't put mint, but for me, I prefer using a little bit mint, just to give it another taste or another flavor. So you're gonna sprinkle on top of the iron, and this is iron now, and then you can serve it to your family. And in most cases, iron is used or is taken together with some food, maybe for dinner. After when you are eating your dinner, this is the best you can give to your family, because they're gonna enjoy it. Another drink that is similar to iron, but it's not iron, it is this, we call it in Turkish chichak. Chichak, I'm not sure. So it is a mixture of blended zucchini with plain yogurt and some little bit of salt. So we're gonna blend. I normally use this grater, to actually take the smaller pieces of the zucchini or the cucumber, and then we're gonna get that smooth, or not even that smooth. We're gonna make sure that we are using the smaller side because we want our chicha. I don't know, I'm not used to calling it. So once you you create your zucchini, you're gonna add in some plain yogurt. Remember, we are using plain yogurt. Sometimes they call it Greek yogurt, but for me, I just prefer calling it plain yogurt because it is plain. It doesn't have sugar, or it doesn't have any salt. So we're gonna mix depending on the amount that I want, or an amount that you want. Scoop a lot of it because we want all the nutrients and all the nutrients from the zucchini and also from the yogurt, the plain yogurt, to blend together, and then you're gonna mix it together. Do not forget to add some little bit of salt because to make it more tastier and more delicious. So we're gonna add some salt, and by the way, this is so delicious because you are getting the nutrients from, also you are getting the nutrients from the plain yogurt. By the way, plain yogurt is so important, especially to women, because it has beneficial factors like cleansing your body. If you have infections, you won't get yeast infection because if you're using plain yogurt. It also has been proven to reduce weight in women and also in men. So you're gonna add cold water. Remember, when you are dealing with iron, or when you are dealing with this kind of yogurt, you must be using cold water. You don't need to use warm or hot water. You're gonna mix everything together until you get the right consistency that you want, or the right weight that you want. So after mixing everything, here we have our chichak. We have this mixture, and then this mixture is served or is taken with a spoon, especially when you are eating your dinner. And yeah, that is how I normally make. The third but not least is the mixture or the juice from the grapes. So normally what I do is actually to soak my grapes because we have plenty of them. I soak them with some what do we call it, I've forgotten the name, together with some water, and let it sit there for at least 1 hour so that all the bacterial, all the dirt can come out or can drop out. All the stony substances that are not good can actually come out easily. And when you do this, you also realize removing them from the sticks is so easier than removing by hand. So you're gonna soak it with I'm forgetting the name. I'm gonna write the name. So once you soak like this, all the dirt will come out, and then you start cleaning. I start cleaning one by one, thoroughly cleaning it because all the substances that were inside, they are dropped inside the water. So you're gonna need more cleaning, and then also removing the particles, the dirt from them, because we want to get actually clean crepes so that we can actually blend. So normally I usually collect one by one, removing all the dirt. You can see all the ones that I don't need, they are not good, so that's one we're gonna throw away, and we're gonna remain with plain cleaned crepes. And this is in Turkey we call crepes uzum. So they are so clean. Even if you see they are clean, they still have some dirt that I want to clean. I love cleaning them so thoroughly because I don't want to give my family bad things or contaminated things, or I just love them to be very, very cleaned. So I'm gonna give it another wash like you are seeing here, and then go ahead and put aside little by little until I'm done. So once I'm done cleaning, I normally, this is the fourth time I'm washing it. depending on the amount that I want. It can go up to 50 times. So this is the last time I'm going to rinse off and put aside, because I want to work on clean crepes. Remember, crepes can carry a lot of dirt, especially if you are just getting from the farm. Once I'm done cleaning them, I normally have this blender, and I'm gonna put everything inside the blender and start blending them, because we want to extract juice for my family. And normally this is not only done in Turkey or here, but this is the best juice that you can offer or you can make for your family. So as you can see, this is the blender that I'm using, and I love it because once you put everything and then you just put on, it's so good. It takes a lot of amount quantity, like it caters for a lot of them, and then you get that what you want. So the juice is there, it has been blended, and then once it is fully done, everything, like I take little by little until I'm done. And why am I making a lot of it? Because we have a land or a farm in our Turkish village, and the ozum or the grapes are so much, and in most cases we harvest them and bring them at home and then put in the fridge until when we want to use. So normally once I'm done, I transfer it to this glass jar, so that I can keep it in the fridge to be cold. So you can see it's so delicious. You can see how sweet it is, and this is one of my favorite. It's so sweet. I don't add any sugar in it. It's just plain grape juice. It's so sweet, I kid you not. So once I'm done, I give to my family. So these are the main, and this is not all of them. We have other juices that I can blend, like the watermelon and other stuff, but for today I have just shown you three perfect juice or perfect drink that you can serve to your family. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and let's grow together as usual. Otherwise, bye bye.